everyone. My name is Allie Lombardi, Senior Assistant Director of Admissions at MCPHS. Today we're going to talk a little bit about residence life at MCPHS. I'm super excited to introduce our guests today, two current students and the Director of Residence Life. I'm going to let them introduce themselves.
Hi everyone, I'm Irene Stefanakos. I'm the Director of the Office of Residential Living and Learning on the Boston campus.
Hi, I'm Zofia. I just finished my third year of the PharmD program as well as the first year as an RA.
Hi everyone, my name is Leah and I just finished my first year in the pre-med program here at MCPHS.
Awesome. So let's just jump into our questions. So Leah and Irene, why don't you talk to me a little bit about what move-in day is like at MCPHS?
Absolutely. So move-in day was awesome. I'm the oldest of four, and so this was the first time going through a move-in day with my family, and I was so impressed by how smooth everything went. There are so many student leaders on campus to help you move in. You get to move in on campus before any of the upperclassmen. So everyone is there for you and everything runs super smoothly. They help you bring all your stuff in big bins up into your room. So it was amazing, and don't fret. It's super easy and very smooth.
I mean, I love that Leah had such an awesome experience with move-in day, because I like to call it organized chaos. There's 700 students moving into residence halls, and everybody gets a time slot that they're supposed to come in, and they're meeting each other, and it's a really wonderful time. And the community really comes together to greet the students, to help them move in, and to introduce themselves to the students and to this wonderful campus. So it is a great day. It can be a little sad and a little emotional, but dropping off your students at MCP, you know that they're in good hands with our staff and our students, and really a lot of smiling faces on move-in day.
That's awesome. Thanks so much for sharing. So speaking about those residence halls, Zofia, what are the different types of residence halls and how do they differ?
So we actually have three different styles of residence halls that students can actually live in. I have actually gotten to experience all three. I think they each have their own pros and cons. I last year lived in Fennel, which is like a very community-based style residence hall. So it has 2 people to a room to 3 people, and they all get to they share a bathroom, and so people are constantly seeing each other in the halls. It's a really good place if you want great community. I lived in Treehouse my first year, which is kind of a mix between a suite and a community style residence hall, and that one I really liked it because it was a little walk away from campus, so I got to separate the home and school life, and I liked it because it's a really cool looking building and everything. And then there's also Machicaria, which Leah lived in last year, and that one is apartment style, so you have a kitchen. So if you're very independent, you love to cook, I definitely think that's a great place for you. You just got to see them all. For me, I am from Hawaii, so I didn't really get to see the residence halls in person, but our school actually offers a virtual tour that you guys can sign up for. So I definitely recommend you going on the virtual tour to see which one is going to be the best fit for you and which one you like the most. But yeah, they're all really great. I've liked all of them in the years that I had them. They were perfect for that year, so I really like them.
That's awesome. And signing up for those virtual tours will definitely help you to see our campus and really get a vibe for those residence halls and how they differ, for sure. So speaking about residence halls and support, Irene and Zofia, what's an RA and how can they help you as an incoming student?
So an RA is a resident assistant, and that's what they do. They assist the residents. They're upper class students who go through a very long interview process and then a couple of weeks of pretty intensive training before you all get here. And they're really there as a support to help you get acclimated to college life, to really build community and help you get to know the people on your floor and the people in your building, and also are there to answer difficult questions you might have, help you when you get a little homesick or when you're not getting along with your roommate. They're actually really good mediators. And I think one major thing that they do is that community building. It's planning some programs and getting you out of your room to interact with the people that are living in your community, and also to connect you to MCPHS's campus. And that's my perspective. from a supervisory side and what I see on the outside, but I'm going to let Zofia give an inside look in the RA life.
Yeah, I really enjoyed having the position. Like, I like to really connect with students and like make sure that their transition from like high school to college, it can be really scary, but I like to like see what I can do to like ease that transition and stuff like that. I really like to plan like a lot of programs. I like to plan like movie nights, and I had like a cycling program and stuff like that. So I had programs that were like academically based, bringing them to like student organizations, and also like other programs that were like, you know, more about fitness or just like fun hanging out with the floor, so they can like build connections on their floor as well as like in the school and stuff like that. And then we also, as Res Life, hold like bigger programs like in the buildings. Like we had in October, we had like a pumpkin decorating contest, so they can meet not just people on their floor but people in the overall like residential community, which I think is really great. And like for people to go out and like enjoy themselves and really like build a social support system at the school is really important for your student success.
That's awesome. So kind of based off what you said too, how do residents get involved in that residence life community that you're starting to build as an RA?
I think the most important thing is really just like get out of your comfort zone. Like make sure like if you can like leave your door open and like go to programs, meet people, introduce yourself. I know myself like personally, it's kind of scary to like talk to new people like 24/7, but it's really important in the first few weeks especially to like really put yourself out there, meet a lot of people, and like just be involved in school. Like see, like just join, you don't have to join, but just like go to club meetings, and especially like the programs your RA participates. I love when my residents show up to programs and like enjoy them, and I like to ask them their feedback of like what different programs they want to see so that I can make things they like and stuff like that. So as a first year student, I would just definitely say like go to as many things as you can and like meet as many people as you can to like make friends and then build a community. So yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. So a lot of students are always wondering what the most popular residence hall is at MCPHS. So hey, Leah, do you think you can take this one?
Absolutely. So honestly, all of our residence halls are very popular amongst all students. For me, I would, like Zofia had said earlier, I was in Matricaria, which is the apartment style, but Treehouse for suite style is also very popular. You get some more independence, but as well as Fennel, like you get such a huge community base out of Fennel, and people are honestly the happiest in Fennel. Like you get out of your room all the time, you're meeting people constantly, like you're in the dining commons all the time, meeting people from our school as well as Mass Art and Wentworth. So you're always with people, and the community aspect in Fennel is absolutely amazing. The RAs really do make a great impact on all of our students in each residence hall. So you'll get such a great perspective from an older student who has been in your shoes, and I think that's awesome. And if you would like to see some of the different residence halls, I'm actually a virtual tour guide, so sign up for a tour whenever you can. It's great. You get to see everything at MCPHS. So I highly recommend that, and maybe you'll get a tour with me.
Thanks, Leah. So if that virtual tour sounds interesting to you, in the first line of the comments, you will see how to sign up for a virtual tour. And then if you are on campus, Sophia is an on-campus tour guide, so you get the best of both worlds there as well. So we're going to close out with one question. Sophia, can you really explain what that living and learning community is for our prospective students?
Yeah, so like a living and learning community is just kind of like a central theme for that specific floor. In my first year, I lived on the pharmacy academic living and learning community. So basically, I lived in Treehouse, and we had a tutor that came to our like common room, and they gave us like extra tutoring sessions. Our RA was like really involved in like making sure we were supported academically, because we had expressed like an interest in like having an academic living and learning community. But there's also other ones. There's a health and wellness one as well, if you're interested in like physical fitness, mental health, well-being and stuff like that, which is super cool and awesome. And then as well as a Da Vinci floor, which is kind of what's really cool about Treehouse is that we share it with Mass Art. So the top floor of MCP and the last floor of Mass Art, they kind of plan programs together that have both a science and art component, which is super cool. And they get to like I know a lot of friends that are really interested in art type stuff, and they get to like they get to really express their passions in those ways. Like their RA like really nurtures those passions and allows them to like still participate in art while being in a health sciences school, which is super cool. So I definitely, when you're like looking into housing, I definitely like just look at the living and learning communities. I definitely liked mine. It was really good and really beneficial for like the academic side. But if you're interested in art or health and wellness, definitely check those out too. So.
Awesome. Well, Irene, Sophia, Leah, thank you so much for your insight on living on campus. We look forward to seeing you on campus, greeting our prospective students. It's a really good time, it seems like, and Sophia will be there as an RA, and Leah will be there helping you move in, and you'll definitely see Irene. So thank you again, and best of luck.